So it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I don't know. Back out here at the land. It's been bad because it's been raining, so we haven't been able to get what we want to get done. So I dug 2 holes for the soil guy to come back out, and then we got a ton of rain. So those are my holes. Got the Jenny on over there. Got the sub pump in this first hole. This is the top piece. So wet it got. Get through here without sinking in. We got a sunny day, and today we got our gravel delivered. There's where the pad's gonna be. It's really wet still right in here. We got our little brook. It's still flowing. All right, so we're getting some fill brought in today. Is it Tuesday? I don't know. It depends. I try to judge by the day by how scruffy I look. I look pretty scruffy right now. Some of the stuff I got done. This is the front of the property. This is the road right there. Cleared out some of the smaller pines. Might want to take that one down, but it's leaning towards the road, so just kind of leaving it alone for now. Stacking up some wood there. Kind of cleared this out. We got a lot of brush piles we got to get rid of. As soon as it dries up a little bit, we're gonna burn most of it. Had the road here, still a little soft in some spots. Yeah, look at the water just flowing down this ditch I dug from up top. That's how wet it's been. So here's where we were originally gonna do the pad. We brought a soil expert out, and we talked about putting the septic field out there. So we have to take down a bunch of trees, 4 or 5 of those big pines, which I don't really want to do, and then all the root system, and it could end up being a big job. So we ended up clearing a section up there, and I decided I want to put the septic system down here. We can put a big system in. We got a lot of room for leach fields if we want to expand and put more units in. So I dug 2 holes for the soil guy to come back out. And then we got a ton of rain. So I got a sub pump I got to bring out here, and I'm going to pump out probably this hole right here. Start with that. A lot of rain. It's I even dug a little trench back here to try to get rid of the water, and look how that sucker's flowing. So this is up here where we were going to put the pad. I scraped this off a lot. Got a lot of the topsoil off of this to get this ready. But then down here where it just kind of naturally dips down, it's just full of water. I think I might try to dig a little trench right there just to kind of help the water get out of this area. And eventually we're going to clear all this out right up here, or kind of maybe even right here. It's going to be where we put the cabin. We'd like to put it closer to the tree line up there so that we can fit maybe probably another 2 to 3 pads. This will be our little RV getaway. Because of the slope here, the rain just filters down. So we got a natural water runoff right here, right into my natural dip there. I'm gonna get the sub pump out and get one of these holes dug out, because the soil guy's coming back today to redo the plans for the septic tank being right there. So that's my job. All right. So I got the Jenny on over there. Got the sub pump in this first hole. Pumping it out. Going down into the little runoff area. It's crazy how much water comes down off that hill. Alright, so there's the road. I dug a little trench here. Kind of divert the water that's running off from that natural little runoff there. Problem with that is, of course, water flows downhill. There's some that's kind of filtering through here, I guess, through these rocks, and then it's just falling down there and filling up my first hole. I've diverted it enough now to where it's not pouring into my other hole anymore, but it was. I had to take apart the sub pump and clean it because I sucked up too much mud and gunked it up. But I got as much of that water out of there as I could with the sub pump. So hopefully it's enough for the soil guy when he gets here. It's a mud pit. I should open up a ATV park. So it's been doing nothing but raining since I was last out here for a week with the excavator and weren't able to do anything because it was just constant rain. So it's finally, looks like we have some nice days out ahead of us. Back out here to do some more work. I rented another excavator. So my plan today, because I want to get some gravel brought in and finish off this driveway, I'm going to get it pretty much leveled as much as I can. I'm also going to move this pile over to here, throw it over there somewhere. I could dig something better to where this cleans out, scrape out the muck, and then because we're going to bring some fill in and get this filled in, leveled out. As you can see, the water just runs through here down from that hill up there. So I'm going to push the driveway all the way up to there probably, and that's where I'm going to like grade it out to, because we have to have room when we bring the trailer in to come up to here and back it into the site. So got a lot of work to do. Well, we got a sunny day. It was kind of sunny yesterday, but it rained, so I got some work done. And today, we got our gravel delivered. Got Ruckus in the pen there. So now we have a legit drive away. Right, babe?
Yes, we do.
Still kind of spreading it out. I didn't rent a skid steer, which would be the perfect thing to spread this out and make it level, but the driver was able to tailgate it all the way down the length we wanted, and then I raked a lot of it, spread it out a little bit with the excavator. It's level enough for now until I can rent a skid steer and do the job, but there's where the pad's going to be. It's really wet still right in here. I filled it with some boulders and rocks, because it was just a pit that I had dug out, and then we got tons of rain for 2 weeks and it filled in with water, and it was like a little pond. So I had dug a trench to drain the water out of it, and I filled the trench with boulders and put some boulders in there, but it's still really wet. So I'm working on drying that out. Hopefully a couple days without rain it'll dry out. We can bring in some fill this up, and then gravel, and our pad will be done. That's what we've done so far. We're getting there. Having this driveway is nice. It feels like we've accomplished something. Alright, so this is I think my 4th day with the excavator, for the 2nd time renting it for a week. I think I got today and tomorrow, and then Saturday is supposed to rain, so trying to get as much as we can done. As you can see, we got the driveway put in yesterday. That was fun. Cleared out this area more and kind of leveled it out, and Lenny's been picking out all the roots, so she got some good work done yesterday. But up here today, trying to clear out the back area of where our pad's going to be. This area right here was actually really wet. I dug out a lot of that topsoil, and then it ended up raining and it filled in, so I ended up putting a bunch of big boulders like those in here, and it worked. It's actually drove over it today right there, which was the worst spot, and barely sunk. So clearing out this area back here, because I had made the mistake of pushing a bunch of dirt and debris back here, so I cleared that out. We just got to hand pick a lot of that small stuff out of there, built up this pile of stuff, and then actually got a fire going in today. Been doing that and pulling up stumps. All right, so we've been getting quite a bit done. It's supposed to start raining today and rain for the next couple weeks again. Who knows? So we're getting some fill brought in today and try to level out our pad a little bit so that the water doesn't stand up there and create a pond like it did before. This is the front. Cleared this area out a little bit. Still gonna move some stones around. Lenny wants to make a little rock garden or something there, or do something cute. Been trying to burn. That's what we've been doing the last 2 days especially, is trying to get rid of a lot of this debris that we've collected, especially these stumps, but they don't burn very good, so gotta get the fire going hot. We got all these stumps up here, bunch of stumps and debris up there. Made a little rock wall here. Gonna clear this area out and make a little nice gardeny patch. We're gonna get the frill brought in for right here because this kind of dips right here a little bit. Over here we're gonna have our little fire pit next to our big stones. Got these big logs I'm gonna cut down and make some seats out of them. Right back here is where our shed's gonna be. I'll build a shed back here. The RV is only gonna come to about right here. This is about 60 feet, I think, because it's 70 feet to about here. Yeah, a lot done, lots to do.
Nice.
Leveling stuff with an excavator is difficult. But I'm trying to get this area somewhat level. We're not too worried about this being level. But we're gonna get somewhat level. I'm gonna push this down into these rocks and then cut the paper and go from there. We're getting there.